1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you tired of eating on a budget? Are you tired of eating at McDonald's? Well, if you answer yes to these questions, I have the solution for you here today. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cook a Velveeta Skillet's creamy beef stroganoff. Personally, it's one of my favorites, and it's really easy, and it's going to keep you and your wallet happy. So the first step is to get all the ingredients together and all your tools and necessities. So you're going to want to get at least a 12-inch pan with a cover on top. You're going to want to go to your local grocery store, and you can get a Velveeta skillet. They have these, they have off-brand names that are going to be a little bit cheaper. Personally, I think these are the best. And they have multiple different kinds of Velveeta skillets. You're also going to need your measuring cup, which I have right here. And you're going to need one of these guys so that you can cook with it. Alright, start off, you're going to want to brown a pound of ground beef, which you're also going to need to get from the store. Remember that if the ground beef says 27%, you're going to be throwing away 27% of what's in the bag. I always get 27% just because it's the cheapest way to eat. So the first step is to brown your ground beef. You're going to want to turn your stove on to medium-high setting and put your ground beef in there. Make sure you chop it up, that way everything gets cooked nice and even. And once it's brown, you're going to have a lot of fat in the bottom. So you're going to want to go ahead and get a strainer. Is the easiest way to do it. You can put it over your sink and have the water going while you pour it over. Drain all the fat out, keep the beef in there. Once you have it all drained out, you're going to want to put it back in the pan. And this part, you're going to want to turn your oven onto a high heat. That way it gets the water boiling. That's the next step in the process. If you read the instructions, you're also going to want to add in your pasta mix and the seasoning. You're also going to have to add in a cup of water and a cup and a fourth of milk. So make sure you add all that in. Turn your stove onto a high setting. Once it starts boiling, that's when you're going to turn it to low and put the cover on top. That way it simmers down and everything starts evaporating. After that takes about 9 to 11 minutes. Throughout those 9 to 11 minutes, you're going to want to stir continuously. That way everything gets mixed evenly. I actually have it right now at the end of the process, 9 11 minutes. That's what it kind of looks like. If I could get an audience member to come in and help me out, would one of you guys like to help me out? Ooh, Chad, come on. What you're going to do right here is, this is the last part of the process. It's the white cheese sauce. Make sure you don't put this in too early or it will ruin. Chad, if you can just open this and spread it onto my Velveeta skillet. Alright. Is this your first time?
Yeah, it is. I've never made one of these.
Well, welcome to the crew.
Looks so good.
If you could go ahead and mix that in. I'll take this. What I like to do is, as soon as it comes off the skillet, move it over to the next side of the stove. That way it stays hot, and then as soon as it gets off, you're going to want to put that white cheese sauce in. Mixes it in hot so everything gets nice and warm. And alright, Chad, I think that'll be enough. So the finished food product should look like this. You're going to have your beef, your pasta, creamy cheese mix on top. It's a delicious meal. Remember, if you're eating on a budget, this is a good way to eat. I paid $5.47 for this meal, and I'm probably going to be able to eat 3 times. On the box, it says that there's 5 servings in here, so if you do the math, it comes out to $1.17 for each time you get a serving, which is really cheap, and it's better than a McDouble for you. Just remember that this meal is another way for college kids to eat on a budget, and it's going to keep you and your bank account happy. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yes.
You don't have to pay into him.
What kind of cheese did you use?
It's this Velveeta. Comes in the box. It's called the white cheese mix. There's multiple kinds of it, but that's just what comes in the box.
How long will this take to prepare?
Well, you're gonna brown your meat for about 5 minutes, and then after that, it takes about 15 minutes. So total, it's gonna take you 20 minutes. Any question, Marcus?
What if I'm lactose intolerant?
Well, you're not gonna want to use milk if you're lactose intolerant. It's not going to come out the same if you don't use milk. You can use 2 cups of water. It's just not going to be as creamy as I like mine. But if you have that problem with lactose intolerance, you can just use 2 cups of water.
What's your favorite type of skillet?
Personally, my favorite type is the nacho mix. It's delicious. I love it. It's my favorite. Anything else, Marcus?
Never mind.
Vacuum? No.
He's over there.